Juneteenth, a day that symbolizes freedom and liberation. On this day, June 19th, 1865, enslaved African Americans in Texas finally learned of their emancipation, 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed. This day stands as a powerful reminder of the resilience and determination of our ancestors in their pursuit of freedom and equality. Juneteenth is not just a celebration of the end of slavery in the United States, it is a celebration of the triumph of the human spirit over oppression and of hope prevailing in the face of adversity.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. And facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Victory is won. Victory is won.
Thank you. It is such a pleasure to be here again for the third annual Juneteenth Day celebration in Delaware County. 3 years ago, I was honored to be part of the Congress to vote to make Juneteenth a national holiday. We voted to do that and sent it to President Biden. And it's so important to have a day and more to reflect upon the injustices, the racial injustices that have been part of our American history, but not just to reflect, to commit and recommit to righting those injustices. We've seen progress, but in the past couple years, we've also seen reaction, and we've seen people trying to ban history, ban books, to take away benefits, to really impact our most vulnerable people among us. And so we need to keep that in mind as we recommit.
I'm grateful to be here today, and I'm also grateful to see all of you out here celebrating Juneteenth.
Today, as we gather, it's important to honor and commemorate a pivotal moment in our nation's history. General Order Number 3 on June 19, 1865, Union General Gordon Granger stood in Galveston, Texas, and delivered news that have forever changed the course of American freedom. General Order Number 3 proclaimed the end of slavery in Texas 2.5 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. General Order Number 3 states, the people of Texas are informed that in accordance with a proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes of that between employer and hired labor. The freedmen are advised to remain quietly at their present homes and work for wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect their military posts and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere. These words ignited a flame of hope and liberation that spread throughout the nation, marking a crucial step towards fulfilling the promise that all individuals are created equal and endowed with unalienable rights. While the order was critical to expanding freedom to enslaved people, the language used in the last sentences foreshadowed that the fight for equal rights would continue. As we commemorate Juneteenth and reflect on General Order Number 3, we must acknowledge that the journey towards equality and justice is ongoing. We stand on the shoulders of those who courageously paved the way for progress, and we are reminded of the work that lies ahead to achieve true equity in our society.
But I think it's also a day for recommitment to the work we still have to do, the work ahead on advancing the cause of justice.
Let me say, it gives me a great pride and joy to join with you today to celebrate Juneteenth. I said pride because of the accomplishments we have achieved, and joy because of the women and men that gathered here today to reflect on where we as a people have come. Well, I'm not trying to rain on our celebration, but I must warn you and give you a disclaimer. Yes, I am a son of a civil rights leader. So I learned early on that we must always celebrate with a purpose, keeping your eye on the larger goal. I often think back to the late nights, listening to my father and Jesse Jackson and others in a room, and between their laughters and jokes, they were strategizing, plotting, and planning, continuing that march and freedom from our ancestors has started. I don't know if any in the crowd remember the old freedom song, Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Around. I'm going to keep on a-walking, keep on a-talking, marching on to freedom land.